Aquarius, so we're going to do your November reading, and this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Energies can be transferable, so keep that in mind when you hear the messages. And let's go ahead and get started with your signifier, Aquarius. Aquarius energy for a November reading. We have the Seven of Swords. So you might be in a situation where you or someone around you might be deceiving you, or you might be robbing yourself of blessings, robbing yourself of, the lighting isn't right. So we'll see when we go back to clarify, but it kind of feels like this might be a self-deception kind of energy, either influenced by those around you or, you know, whatever. So we'll see when we clarify. Let's get into your main spread here. November reading for Aquarius, please. Situation, obstacle, action recommended, and the outcome. For your situation, we have the Tower. So there might have been an ending that came about recently. Something that wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. It wasn't on a solid foundation. Something that had to come to an end. You know, you wouldn't have moved forward correctly on your path had you moved if this wouldn't have came to an ending. Something came crashing down, something that you might have deceived yourself about. And then your obstacle, we have the Two of Earth. You might be juggling two jobs and it's becoming overwhelming, or you might be juggling two opportunities, two romantic opportunities, two love, two things that seem very, very stable and reliable. Two people, places, or things. That's what's undermining you in November. Just feeling imbalanced and unable to make clear decisions between two things. Two people or two places. Stuff like that. And then for your action recommended, we have Five of Water. Interesting. Very interesting. So it might mean stop crying over spilt cups. Because here in this art, you see how like this little seahorse is trying to cheer up this character, but they're just like, oh, woe is me, because they lost these pearls down here. And it's just like spirit, or, you know, whatever you happen to believe in, is asking you for your action recommended to move away from that stagnant, like not paying attention to what is in front of you, the blessings in front of you type of energy. That you might have a lot of emotional support around you and you're just not able to focus on it because you're wrapped up in something else, but it's telling you to take your attention outside of that. And then for your outcome this month in November, we have the Call, which is basically like your wake-up call, making a good judgment call, moving forward in a very balanced, clear state of mind, listening to the messages that you might be receiving from the divine, or, you know, meditations for some of you. Others of you might be receiving messages or phone calls from people that you've been waiting to hear from, whether it's legal, love, you know, whatever. We'll see when we clarify. Let's go ahead and start clarifying with your Seven of Swords, Aquarius. Seven of Swords. What is this deception here for Aquarius? The Outsider, Five of Rainbows. So this is kind of like that Five of Pentacles in the Rider deck. It's Five of Rainbows, basically feeling like an outsider, feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, and this is definitely, in my opinion, and what I'm feeling, a self-deception. You might be isolating yourself from people, places that you enjoy, things that you enjoy, and it's kind of leaving you feel left out. This can be also for some of you, someone that has rejected you or whatever, but it kind of feels like these are beliefs because of it being a swords energy, and it's just like maybe while your attention was elsewhere, you lost out on an opportunity, and so you're now feeling like, well, what about, I thought, you know. So let me get one more card here for your signifier. Seven of Swords and the Outsider, please. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're feeling a lot of self-doubts right now, which is not good. This is not good for you, because with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like maybe you're feeling doubts about your independence, your individual gifts, your abundance and resources, and your ability to use your resources. But don't doubt that. No matter what happened with this situation, whether it be your own self-limiting beliefs or people that put those beliefs in your mind or some kind of rejection, this is false. You are absolutely abundant and capable, and you have a lot of resources available to you. There's a lot of color in these cards, so it's all there. I think you just need to pull out of your head. Like right now, I'm honestly having trouble seeing out of my eyes because I feel like an air sign, like full blown. There's so much going on that I can't see out of my eyes. It's weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify your situation, this Tower here. Maybe there was an ending that left you feeling like, you know, missing or missing something or disappointed in the outcome. Please clarify the Tower for the situation in November. Aloneness. I feel like in November with this ending, you might be feeling very alone, but you're also learning a lot while you're alone. There's a lot of enlightenment that you're embarking on while stepping away from, you know, whatever, whether this was a job or a person or family for a little bit. I feel like maybe you were just juggling too much, and it just got too hectic, and for some, that's just for some of you, because you know that these doubts aren't real. I feel like you're very, very aware that these doubts aren't real, and that's why you're pulling away from anything that's going to put you in that mind space. Aloneness and Tower, please. November reading for Aquarius. The Lovers. I feel like there was something that you were very passionate about. It might have been a Gemini, someone that just sparked something very vibrant and colorful within you. Someone that made you feel harmonious and it sparked feelings that you hadn't felt in a long time. And I honestly think that might have scared some of you because you don't want to sacrifice this independence. The Nine of Pentacles is like the single ladies or the single man's card, the bachelor or bachelorette card. So when that's in reverse, it's like you might have deceived yourself about any outcomes or your abilities to maintain this self-sufficiency and a relationship, any kind of love, and it left you feeling isolated because that self-deception, maybe self-sabotage for some of you, but not all of you. And so the situation for November is, you know, with this ending, with this super vibrant, passionate, seemingly harmonious, you're walking away from it. You know, you're walking away from it. That ending is got to happen. So in your mind you feel safe. I get it. I get it. 100%. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify Two of Earth for what's undermining you, or this obstacle. Aquarius is obstacle for November. Two of Earth. We have consciousness. So this is kind of like the King of Swords energy, but in the Osho Zen Tarot, it's the King of Clouds. And so with you becoming awake, with your third eye opening, don't become too bogged down by feelings of needing to be stoic or be cold. Don't feel the need to rush towards your intellect and mental clarity, because I feel like that is what's causing you so much imbalance. Because if your mind is so in power and your consciousness, because this is an air, this is you, Aquarius, this is air. This is a cloud energy, so when that head, there's so much head. I mean, I feel so much head that I can't see out of my eyes. When there's so much head, that you're just going to tip over. And that's why this character is tipping over in the Two of Earth. Two of Earth and consciousness, please. Maybe work on some root chakra work or heart chakra, but just work on aligning all of that, because I feel like you're becoming very aware and very awake, and with all of that it's becoming very heavy, and then illusions come, and it's just like you need to keep your water flowing. You know, if you're going to spend time alone, make sure that you're doing the correct healing work and not spiraling and dwelling. Queen of Wands. So, you might be involved with someone or something that's very... I feel like this is a very separate energy from you or whoever this was. What's undermining you maybe is an air sign, Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Wow, I cannot talk. I'm so head high. Like head, I don't know what the heck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's like you might be juggling two people and you have a great clarity about it. And I think it's haunting you somehow, because you're just not living enough in your root, enough in your heart, enough in your actions. Because this Queen of Wands, I mean, it's what's undermining you. So these are completely two different characters though, because the Queen of Wands will live from her heart space, and then the King of Air will live from the mind space. So it might be telling you to balance these two out. But I do feel for some of you, you have a fire sign that's pulling you somewhere in the wrong direction and like yanking your pentacles the wrong way, whether it be like for job, whether it's a coworker or whatever. But look out for any fire signs for some of you. Others of you, I feel like it's just asking you to balance that action and love with the thinking and the inaction. Let's clarify 5 of water. 5 of water for your action recommended. Ooh. Aquarius, action recommended, please. This is not. We have success, action recommended. Move towards your success. Move away from the stirring up your emotions. Like, I feel like you might be spiraling, because when you're alone, you're spiraling sometimes. I don't know. For air signs, it's hard. You see a lot in there, and then you start spiraling, you know? So with this 5 of water, you see this spiral here. It's like telling you for the action recommended, spiral out of this energy. Spiral out of this energy of feeling so much, because you might as well be an air sign, super empathic. So everything that you're seeing is just like giving you a lot of emotional stuff. You might be like, wow, look at all of this. But then this little seahorse is like, yeah, but look at this. And it's like something that's going to bring you success, something that's going to leave you feel, you know, work towards what you're passionate about. These came out like this. So spiral out of this and into your success, what you're passionate about. Maybe some kind of new creative venture, but the world is yours. And people are, I feel like, waiting for you to recognize your power and move out of this energy and share in your glory, so that you can share your riches with the world, you know, everything like that. It's just like move out of that foggy, watery, cloudy energy and into that clear, vibrant, happy, successful, abundant stuff. 5 of water, 6 of fire, please. And then for the action recommended, we have the Emperor in reverse. So it's kind of funny, but it's like, give it up. Action recommended is kind of like, give it up, give it up, give up the show, give up the need to feel like you have to show everybody that you've got this, you know. Don't be so tough, don't be so rigid. It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to move out of the energy of not being okay without, you know, you don't have to necessarily fix everything before going out and working on your success. It doesn't all happen to have to happen at once. You don't have to build your empire in one day, Emperor, you know. You don't have to do everything at once. Go out and clear your air, or clear your water, and spiral out of the energy of pain and move towards a light-hearted energy. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to cry if you need to, whatever. But it's not okay to like take it so seriously and so you don't have to be so stoic. I said it back here before this even came out. You don't have to be so stoic. You hurt right now. You feel like an outsider. You feel isolated, and you also don't feel as capable as you know in your heart of hearts you are. But for some reason, these like weird feelings are creeping up on you. I mean, we all know what's going on with the planets right now. I can't explain it. I'm not an astrologer, but it's not all you, and you're not alone in this. So Let's clarify the call for Aquarius in their outcome. We have existence. Very good. I feel like you're getting a wake-up call and realizing your ability to co-create with existence and use everything, you know, sit. Some of you might be out meditating and hearing a lot of messages, listening to the intuitive messages that you're receiving. I must have been holding these wrong the whole time. I'm so sorry. But it's definitely like a wake-up call to co-create with existence and see the abundance of resources around you and use it to share enrichment with the world, your family. I feel like your ancestors are definitely calling to you, especially towards the end of the month. I mean, it's really, really loud. And I feel like they're pulling you out of the energy that you weren't, that you don't really belong in right now. So it's going to be definitely this month just a balance between heart, head, root chakra, you know. Your third eye is opening, King of Swords again. Your third eye is opening very wide, so it's a lot to take in, right? It's hard on anybody. Clarified call in existence. Wow. Clarified as outcome. The world, and the world is going to open up to you when you start listening to the messages that are being sent to you. These wake-up calls are for you. The world is going to open up to you, and you're going to know when to notice the red flags and when to act on them and when to just, you know, be a little bit more open and less rigid, you know. It's going to be a lot more of a balance. It's going to be a lot more of a dance with life, and a lot more graceful and peaceful towards the end of the month. A lot of these in the back here, whereas a lot of loneliness or dancing or juggling, you know, some kind of crazy. And then this just, so towards the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of grace had, a lot of confidence. Again, you're going to feel very, very confident, maybe working on that self-love some more. All right, let's get an inner child card for you, Aquarius, and then we'll do a gem archangel card. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you get a chance. And donate if you feel so inclined. Links are below. One inner child card for Aquarius, November guidance. The party, celebration, community, friendship. To celebrate is to experience life at its fullest. Cultivate an air of celebration today through action or by spirit. Invite others to celebrate with you and let yourself enjoy their company. Friendships make life all the more sweeter, especially because they're rooting for you. Remember when I said that, like, people are waiting for you, for your successes and everything? I feel like a lot of people are literally waiting. What is that sound? Oh, it's the trash people. They're waiting for you and they're rooting for you. They're just like, hey, come on out and play a little bit. You don't have to be alone. You know, you're not an outsider. You're not doing this alone. So, okay, let's go. Look at that spiral. Don't spiral, my loves. Okay, Aquarius. I mean, spiral out. Don't spiral in, you know? Don't go into a deep, scary, sad spiral where you feel isolated. Spiral out where you're learning and expanding and sharing enrichment with others, those you love, sharing love, communication, stuff like that. All right, one gem archangel card for Aquarius, please. November guidance. Copper. Do you need some motivation to transform your reality? Do you find your mind wandering when you're trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion and begin experiencing the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. Listen to the wake-up call. Archangel Zadkiel, I am safe. I have constant protection surrounding me, deflecting anything that is not for my highest good. I have courage and self-confidence to create my world. It is easy for me to take action and move forward in life with joy and enthusiasm. All right, well, that was pretty clear. All right, love you guys. I hope that helped, and thank you so much.